There's a market with a mismatched limb. This is really funny, but this one has a matching limb. That's good. And so does this one, which I'm going to use this one.
I am Tori Cockcroft, Matthew Cockcroft's mom, and he is 14 years old. I think my family and I all kind of knew very early on that there was something wrong. We just didn't know what. I don't think we got his complete diagnosis until he was about 4. When we did his genetics testing with Children's Hospital, he had a trisomy in his 5th chromosome. When he was younger, he did have grand mal seizures, and we would have 3 to 6 in a night. And then during the day, we would have his major meltdowns. He had a pretty intense behavior problems. I was scared. I felt very alone during that time. He wasn't very social. He didn't really do things that were self-independent. And it was very new to all of us, so it was like we were all taking it on together, but you know, we didn't know what was out there, what was available. Foothills Gateway actually told us about Respite, Inc. And that's when I started checking into it, looking into, you know, reviews and everything like that. And I saw that it was nonprofit and it was made, you know, created by parents with kids with disabilities. So checked it out. And I've been very impressed with it so far. Before we started Respite, Matthew, for years and years and years, would only eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I pack his lunches for school, and I figured I would need to pack things for him here. But I have been hearing he doesn't want mom to know, because it's a secret, that he is eating quite a few other things like vegetables and meatloaf and things like that. I never thought anybody could get that kid to eat anything different, especially when meatloaf and vegetables. When they told me that, I'm like, are you serious? You know, because he just never would give it a chance. Like, that floors me.
I'm Becky Kicklighter. My daughter is Lily Kicklighter. My husband is Jeremy, and I have 2 other children, Thomas and Katie Bly. So Lily comes to Respite instead of going to a typical daycare setting because the needs that she has would be a little bit too troublesome, I think, for a typical place. We use respite care for a different situation than I think a lot of families do, but we love the hospitality aspect. The siblings get to come as well. It's really cute. All 3 of my kids, when I say we're doing hospitality, they all 3 cheer, which is so fun that they love to come. But also love the fact that my 2 other children are being exposed to other families who have special needs children in their family, but also see that Lily's not the only child out there who has special situation either. And so for their hearts to become more compassionate, but also to have a place to play and have a good time. So it's freeing to get to walk away and know again that they're all 3 gonna be safe and all 3 better for the experience too.
My name is Thomas and I am 10 years old.
My name is Katie Bly and I'm 8 years old.
I'm her brother, she's her sister. She has ACC, which stands for Agenesis of the Corpus Callosum.
We have a book about that. When we come to hospitality, it's fun.
Hospitality is always fun.
Yes.
She's just a really energetic kid, and so it was really awesome to go up there to camp and see her really get out of her comfort zone a little bit and step out and do things that she hadn't done before. She just had so many experiences that she's never gotten to do, and she just loved stepping out and trying everything.
My name is Lily and I am 12. I was a little apprehensive at first. I am brave. It was my first time riding that horse. We had a lot of fun at Wilderness Camp. I'm looking forward to going again.
So when we found out about his diagnosis, we found out he had a bilateral cleft lip and then cleft palate. Like a 35-week ultrasound, he had stopped growing. He was born 3 weeks early at 4 pounds. After he was born, they found heart defects. He had to have a G-tube placement. That was the only reason we could take him home, because he couldn't eat. I work one full-time job, and respite care is the only place for him. He gets his main nutrition through his G-tube in his belly, so he has a special formula for that. I love that he gets to better his communication skills. Respite care is the only place that he can get that.
Isaiah loves music. I think it's a big part of his personality, and that's something that we kind of do together, whether it's just giving him his feeding. He loves when I sing to him, so it's kind of our thing, I like to think.
As I've watched him grow up, I've seen his determination in things like crawling. I think he started crawling last year at 3, and then scooting. He started scooting, and now he's walking. You know, I never thought that he would walk. You know, a lot of people said, you know, he might not.
We work with Isaiah every day. When Isaiah began to transition into just walking by himself, seeing him go from holding our hand and using the walker to just walking unassisted across the room was just the journey that we all went on as a team. It's just really special to be a part of, just seeing somebody succeed so much.
What I gained from respite care is an understanding of Matthew's autism. I feel like from Matthew coming to respite care, he has gained a lot of social skills, a lot of self-independence. He helps me a lot more around the house. You would never expect how it was then, that if you see him now.
Lindsay brought up the point that respite care is more for Lily than it is just for me. And so the social thing has been really wonderful for Lily, and to start thinking of it that way, that we love to send her here because these are her people. And when she walks in, she knows who she's gonna see, and she is thrilled to